Hello again. We are moving on with our discussion of graphing quadratic functions, and today we're going to be talking about writing quadratic equations in vertex form. So let's think about last time. We talked about transforming a quadratic function so that it takes on the form a times x minus h all squared plus k, where a could be a stretch or a compression, h could move the graph left or right, and k could move the graph up or down. This is actually called vertex form, and the reason that it's called vertex form is because if you look at the values of h and k, that actually tells you how far to move the graph to the right and then up or down. Okay? What that means is the vertex is going from 0, 0 to h and k, so h and k is the vertex. You can read that right from that form of a quadratic equation. All right, so if I know where the vertex of the parabola is, and I know what a is, then I can write the equation in vertex form. So I'm going to go through a few examples with you, just two examples with you to get the idea. And I'm going to plot a graph as well so that we can see what's going on. I want to know what the equation is of a parabola that has a vertex at 2 and negative 8 and passes through the point 4 and negative 6. All right, so I always need an additional point so that I can figure out if the parabola has been stretched or compressed, or if it's right side up or upside down. I kind of need to know where it is, even though I know where the vertex is. So the vertex is at 2 and negative 8, so my formula or my equation becomes y equals a times x minus 2 squared minus 8. So the only thing I need to do is figure out what that a value is there, and that's when I use that blue point. Okay, so the blue point has coordinates 4 and negative 6, and I'm going to temporarily replace x with 4 and y with negative 6, just so that I can figure out what a is, but then they'll go back to being x and y. So I replace x with 4 and y with negative 6, and I simplify that and solve for a. And if I solve for a, I get a value of 1/2. So now that I know what h and k is, now that I know what a is, I can plug all of those in, and I get y equals 1/2 times x minus 2 squared minus 8. So I'm always plugging in the vertex first, and then using that other x and y to figure out the a value. So here's the second and last example. I know the vertex of this one is at negative 1 and 7, and there's another point at negative 2 and 5. So knowing that the vertex is at negative 1 and 7, I can replace h with negative 1 so that my x minus h becomes x plus 1. And then that k at the end becomes 7. So now I just need to find a again. And I do that by temporarily plugging in negative 2 and 5 as an x and a y. So x will be replaced with negative 2 and y will be replaced with 5, just so that I can figure out what a is. So if I solve that equation, I get that a is negative 2. So the equation is y equals negative 2 times x plus 1 squared plus 7. So that's how I write parabolas in parabolic form, in vertex form, using the vertex and another point. So if you have any questions about this, please let me know, and I will see you tomorrow.